Hello, we're going to talk about budget season. It's budget season again, and around the May 23rd or so of 2020, we'll have another one of these public budget hearings. So here's what happened last year. Let's listen. This is one of the rare moments when you get to talk about the budget.
The people that are developing these enormous buildings next to public lands, but do anything that keeps us ahead of this debased culture. I love the Poor People's Campaign, Reverend Barber, because they say we want a moral revolution. You know, that systematic racism is a moral issue. The degradation of the earth and the environment is a moral issue. And together, if we include non-believers and say that other traditions are neighbors, not competitors and not customers, I think we can do that.
Thank you.
With your help. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Notice that this person was not on the clock at all, so it's amazing.
Let's go right here. Sarah, we'll start with you. We'll go this way this time. Turn the mic on.
My name is Ralph Yazzo. I want to start with a quote. $8 billion and on a single page of paper. That, I don't know if people know who said that, but that was our esteemed commissioner or council person, Drum, chairman. And that's to the health and hospitals, right? That's the way we, the taxpayer, are getting details on how the agencies are using their budgets. I just think that that's outrageous. And why don't we vote no on that budget and get details? The taxpayers are paying for this. I have a question about the corrections, Department of Corrections. They're cutting back by removing cars that were just used for commuting. Just used for commuting? Are the taxpayers paying for cars that are just used to commute back and forth to work? I think that's amazing. HPD, the commissioner is on the job 2 days, right? It's a pattern. All these commissioners come in at budget season, they're brand new. And so they say, I've only been on the job 2 days. Same with health and hospitals. The council, also, we had one about housing. They said that we, the public and the council, do not have access to the affordable housing details. I think that was just amazing. That was Chair Cornegie saying that. And the only reason I can say this is because I listen to every single council meeting. And, you know, it's very difficult to see every single council meeting because the videos are so hard to watch. So go to YouTube and look for New York City Council videos unofficial, and you'll find all the council videos there. And I have a lot of other questions, but I can see my time is running out. It just reminds me of a Seinfeld episode where we start all these commissions, right? We have a tax advisory commission, but we don't complete them. The tax advisory commission is, I don't know what they're doing now. They seem to be asleep. So just like the Seinfeld episode where they're renting a car and they're telling the rent-a-car how to hold a reservation, we have to complete hearings too. So I asked the council to ask the property tax commission, what are they doing? There's no report, nothing that I see. No hearings, no public hearings, and I have a lot more questions.
Okay, thank you. You know you're speaking to a New Yorker when they can string together property taxes in a Seinfeld episode.
Exactly.
So I'm grateful for your promoting our hearings and giving an official YouTube address and referencing Cosmo Kramer and the Property Tax Commission.
Thank you. I thank you.
Thank you.
Next, you notice that next, and that's an appropriate connection. Seinfeld and Property Tax Commission, somewhat of a hoax. There are a bunch of gigglers on that Property Tax Commission because they're not affected, right? You are affected, but they are not affected. Look at Vicky Bean, amazing. She's she's now part of the government again, getting $200,000 salaries. If you look up in City Register Acris, you can see her townhouses come from the NYU Law Foundation for $0 or almost $0. It's so confusing what's going on. So these people go. A previous video showed that NYU pays no property tax. So the chairman of the Tax Advisory Commission is from NYU Furman Center or whatever it is that she is now. Now she's deputy mayor or deputy whatever. It's just a revolving door and musical chairs that everyone's playing. But if you look at SeeThroughNet, SeeThroughNY.net, you'll see that they're getting paid fortunes. The chancellor, I can't even come up with all these titles that they come up with, is paid $345,000. Just type in whatever is Carranza salary or DOE chancellor salary. You'll see it. It's right there in Google. Right there is one of the search results. And you can also just look up everyone's salary in SeeThroughNY.net. I'll put some links there. It's really crazy.